guys, all noodle lovers out there, be ready. We are making one of the most popular noodle dish in Korea. It is called 닭칼국수. It translates to chicken and knife cut noodles. It's like Korean version of chicken noodle soup. Before I go on, I want to lay out the three components of this recipe. We will make the chicken stock, we will make the toppings, we will make and cut the dough to make noodles. That's it. First, let's make the chicken stock. Skim off the scum. Already gone ahead and cut some radish. That's about 6 ounces. Traditionally, we use green chili peppers and red chili peppers. Here in LA, you can find green chili peppers, but the red chili peppers, they're hard to come by. So what I'm gonna do is use red jalapeno instead. One tablespoon. And set this aside. Actually do it when it's hot. I'm going to put this in there. Oh, let's mix the and I'm tossing the meat in the sauce. Cover and set this aside. Let's see how our stock is doing. Whew, looks good. This will prevent the stock splashing all over you. I'm going to line it. For a really clean stock, it's best that you run it through a cheesecloth. Thinly slice. Okay, so the green onion is ready. This is zucchini and this is Mexican squash. I went to 2 different markets to look for Korean summer squash, but both markets didn't have it, so I just brought home these 2 instead. Let's do, okay, trim off the seed. And then you want to thinly slice, but like kind of long. And I'm going to sprinkle just about a dash of salt and toss and set that aside. So the squash has been well salted. I'm going to squeeze out all the water. Vegetable oil. We're not going to add any seasoning to this because it's been already salted. So now I turned off the heat. So I'm going to set this aside as well. Now we have all the toppings ready. I have to talk about the type of flour that we're going to use. So this is a Korean brand. It says Gompyeot. It's all purpose. I don't want to say, but in a way, yes, I am saying you have to use this brand. American brand all-purpose flour is really made for stuff like cakes and cookies. So when I bake cakes and cookies, I do use American brand all-purpose flour. But when I make noodles or dumplings, I do go for the Korean brand. So let's measure the flour. One information I want to share with you guys is every type of flour weighs slightly differently. Here I have 3 types of different flours. Bread flour weighs more than the all-purpose flour. All-purpose flour weighs more than the cake flour. So I'm going to aerate the flour. Level off. And another way of measuring flour correctly is use spoon into a cup like that. So we got 2 cups. And mix with spatula. One thing I want to point out is that wherever you are, I'm talking about the weather condition, you might need a little bit more of the flour or the water. Okay, now I don't see any trace of water, so I think I can handle it with my hand. So if you need to add more water to this, instead of pouring water like that directly to the dough, just wet your hand and then sprinkle like that. Because we are dealing with such a small amount of dough, pouring water over directly is not really recommended. Even 1 tablespoon of water can make a difference. Let's say you need to add more flour. Do not pour flour directly over. Same thing. You'll just sprinkle like that. I'm going to knead this dough for about 10 minutes. Let me show you. Very nice. Okay. I'm going to wrap this in plastic wrap. And I'm going to keep this in the fridge for an hour. Overnight is even better. In the meantime, I want to prepare for the soup, the chicken stock we made earlier, to skim off any fat. For 1 portion, we're going to need 1 cup of the chicken stock, stirred, diluted with 1 1/4 cup of water. Since I'm making 2 portions, I'm going to repeat the step. So the soup is ready. Divide this in half until I'm ready to use this one. I'm going to wrap it, put it on the side. Most people will shape the dough into a round disc like that and then roll it from that. If you're well skilled, yes, you can do that, but if you're not, it's not easy. When you shape the dough from now on, try to make it into this long, elongated shape like this. Some people will suggest, oh, you don't need this, just get a wine bottle or something. This tool will make this job so much easier, and this is one tool that guarantees fail-proof. Dust the countertop. Do you need this silicone mat? You don't. If you don't have it, it's perfectly okay to do it on your kitchen countertop. Just lightly dust, then roll it. So just imagine from here to there, that length, that is how long your noodle is. The length of the noodle is long enough now. If you want your noodle to be a little thinner, then you will roll it this way now. Like that. So the next step is cut the noodle with a knife Hence the name, knife cut noodle. Put enough flour because we're going to fold this. We don't want the noodle to stick in between. You will fold it this way. Cut it. Ta-da! Yep, it looks really nice. Enough flour. Put a little bit more. Set it aside. And now I'm ready to do the other dough. Stretch with your hand to like this. You can stretch like that. Look guys, it's done. This one is a plain boiling water. Separate the noodles before they stick to each other. So now you can see the stock is beginning to boil. Like that. Shake off excess water. So this, I'm going to season it with chicken powder. I'm using this chicken powder, 1/4 teaspoon per portion. And another, and stir. And now I want to taste the soup. I'm going to season with extra salt, 1 dash, and 2. Now I want to give it a taste again. It's perfect. The noodles all have different thickness. That's really nice. Homemade noodle. This is a long look. Nice. It's ready. Very chewy. The chicken. This is enough for 4 people. Zucchini, green onions on the side. It's time for me to devour. So I was taking photos. So the noodle bloated, but I know what this tastes like. Still, it's tasty. It's chicken, well seasoned, perfectly cooked, and the zucchini, sweet, and then the noodle. Yes, it's bloated, but still chewy. Look at all this texture, the squiggly texture. You can only get it from homemade knife cut noodle. It's simply delicious. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye bye.